G'day folks, on a beautiful spring day here. I am in a place called Ferntree Gully, an outer suburb of Melbourne, and today I'm taking you on the Kokoda Trail Memorial Track, known as the 1,000 Steps. This is Melbourne Revealed. I'm Andy, this is Andy's World Journeys. So yeah, the 1,000 Steps. What the hell is the 1,000 Steps? It is a memorial track that commemorates a campaign, part of the Second World War, 1942, between July and November that year. The Australian forces fought in Papua New Guinea along a stretch called the Kokoda Trail. And so they've recreated it here. It's one of the most significant campaigns for Australia in the Second World War. So here we are, there's a cafe, there are toilets. We're about an hour from Melbourne. There is a train station not too far away. We're going to go up the 1,000 Steps, we're going to come back on the Lyberg track. Well, that's the plan, yeah? Let's see if I can survive. But we might just start here and see what the cafe has to offer. Here we are, the 1,000 Steps Cafe. We're just, there's birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day. It's in the low 20s. It's just sensational. You couldn't ask for a better day. As you can see, it's actually pretty popular. We've got, looks like school groups over there about to do the climb, or they've just returned from the climb. It's amazing. It's such a beautiful spot. It's so close to the city. So yeah, I'm just going to have a quick bite to eat before I go up the trail. Not sure how I'm going to go, to be perfectly honest, because I haven't really done any hiking since I got back in April, and it's now October. So good luck to me and us. All right, folks. I just slammed down a quick focaccia to give me the energy to climb 1,000 steps. Will I make it? Who knows? There's also an education centre. So if you're wondering what it's all about, probably not a bad idea to pop your head in there. I think that's the education centre over there, but it doesn't look open. Could just be for the kids, actually. It's very popular for people just to do these 1,000 steps as a fitness exercise. I'm not going to be pushing myself. You take it nice and slow. Here we are, Kokoda Track, 1,000 Steps, up this way. Memorial walk, 1.4k, so it takes 50 minutes. We'll see. Thought they'd actually be physical steps, to be honest. About 5 or 10 minutes in, I'm just taking it at my own pace. Definitely advisable to take it at your own pace. Crikey. See the cockatoos up there? They're the squawkers. But really, this place is just full of Australian bird life. It's fantastic. If you can hear them over the sounds of me breathing. out the Cockatoos. All along the track there are these plaques dedicated sometimes to significant people, sometimes to groups of people or other things, but yeah, it's a very good excuse to have a break and have a read. This one is to Damien Pera, who was a photographer and war correspondent. Probably should mention this is the first time I've ever done this walk. I was kind of expecting it to be literal steps, as I said, but it's just a path, a lovely path, a very steep, lovely path. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. There are the frickin' steps. So that was just the path to the steps, okay. This path was created to try and recreate the conditions of the Kokoda Trail, which is very narrow and slippery. I think we're already like 20 steps in, so 980 and I'm at the top, guys. And see, here we have Imitar Ridge. So it tries to recreate the points on the Kokoda Trail in Papua New Guinea. Okay, it's getting seriously steep now. We're starting to see a view though. Wow. Peeking through the ferns. Don't know if you can see through the ferns there, the red. That is a crimson rosella. It's a native bird to Australia. You see a lot of them down in Victoria. Well, no time to stop for rosellas. We've got a hill to climb. They have emergency markers along here. So if something should happen to you, you fall and break your leg, you can call and tell people where you are. Which probably says a lot about what happens on the trail. Whew. Steeper than ever now. I reckon we got less than 80 metres to the end of the steps. If that's the top, I'll be very happy. One suspects though there may be a little bit more path after that. There's a cockatoo screech. And a word of warning, if you're doing this, guys, this section is quite slippery indeed. Oh my God, there's an exit sign. Oh well, let's take this in. don't let you come back the same way. The good news is when you get here, there's an exercise, little exercise equipment here, and you too can get some more exercise. Whew. Folks, I made it to the top and I'm still alive. So if you're wondering, can someone who's really unfit do the 1,000 steps? Absolutely they can. Will they enjoy it? No, they won't. I mean, you get about halfway and then you stop appreciating where you are, and it just becomes about the uphill slog, and it gets really steep and slippery. But I can see why people do it regularly as a fitness exercise, because it really gets the heart rate up there pumping. There's the path down there that I came up on. You come up there, and just there is the Lyrebird track, which we'll walk down because steps are hard on the old knees. Personally, I find going up very hard on the old cardiovascular system, but on the legs going down, they tend to jelly, especially after you've pushed them. Oh boy, a few more breaths and we'll begin the walk down on the Lyrebird track. Generally speaking, looks a lot easier than the steps, and you can go up this way as well. However, I do think that the very bottom bit is quite steep, and the start was quite steep too, so they throw in some steps for you there too on the side of the track. I like the way there are all these little fitness stations here, like walking up and down these steep hills. Doesn't give you enough of a workout, hey? Oh wow, look at that for a view as we make our way down the Dandenongs back to Ferntree Gully. Ooh, we have done it. I'm feeling alright now. We have done 1,000 steps. We've done the 1,000 steps. The 1,000 1,000, I don't know, shut up Andrew. The road gets a little bit rough underfoot, they give you steps. Well folks, here I am, made it safely back down to the car park. Over there. I should probably do some stretches or something to warm down. There's all these signs warning you that you should do that, and it's probably a good idea. Overall, it's taken me a little over an hour and a half, maybe 100 minutes to go up and back. I think it's a total of about just under 3 kilometers for the whole loop. It's very steep. It's very steep, and it looks like it gets quite slippery depending on what day you're doing it. So something to be aware of. But you know, I have no fitness whatsoever, and I managed to do it. I went very, very slowly and had a lot of stops. There are plenty of seats and spots to stop on the way up, and you must go up on the Kokoda Trail. You cannot come back down on the Kokoda Trail. So that's something to keep in mind. The Kokoda Memorial Trail, that is the actual Kokoda Trail, is actually more like 80 kilometers. So this one's somewhat short in comparison. Yeah, it's look, it's in such a beautiful part of the country. It's worth doing. Make your way, I think, up Upper Ferntree Gully Station, or is it Ferntree Gully Station? You can get here on the Lilydale line by train. There's a little bit of a walk to get here, and then it's basically one direction is up all the way, the other direction is down all the way. Thank you very much for joining me. See you next time. Oh, and don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel, help it to grow, and click the like button. Thanks again, take care wherever you are in the world. May the journey never end. So thank goodness this one did, right?